Flora. Welcome back to my channel. HITGS is back with Little by Little. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh, I love that. Ooh, nice. The bass here is so nice. Oh, I love how that fast moving underneath is coming back. Nice. Oh. The bass is so good in this song, guys. I'm obsessed. Ooh. There's a little more backing vocals here. Ooh. Oh no! I thought they were gonna go into a bridge maybe and then have a little final chorus, but they didn't. They surprised me. This song is so much fun. I love, there's this kind of like rhythmic element underneath that kind of is constantly moving, and it's an electronic element, and it made me think of like stars for some reason. I don't know why, but it just made me think of like hearing stars. Again, I don't know why it felt like that, but that's how I'm going to refer to it as we go forward. I really like how consistently that happened. And it happened throughout various parts in this particular song. So I think it was a really, really important part. I love that they started with a chorus because it's a great way, you know, if you want to kind of do just like verse chorus format to really get that chorus in your head right away. And I think that was really, really smart, especially because Little by Little is such like a smart title. It really is. It really rolls off your tongue easily. It's something that is easy to remember. And so I thought that was a really good idea to do that. I also love how they had the little versions of themselves within that. That was fun. And they really did a good use of pausing. So throughout this entire song, they did a good job of like pausing before moving on to something else. And what that did is it created a lot of tension of what in anticipation of what's going to happen next. So I like how we had a little pause before we went into verse 1, and everything kind of pulled away, including that moving consistent stars kind of feeling. And the bass came in, and the bass was so incredibly good. I love how good that was. So fun. And then the rhythmic part came back, which I really enjoyed. And then we had a pause before we kind of launched into the chorus. And then that star sound went away. And the lyrics here, little by little, a love I've only dreamed about. How cute and sweet is that, right? It just was like such a fun little chorus. It really got in your ears. I really love the bass throughout this entire song. It was really hitting. And then we have in like the second part of the chorus, that stars kind of thematic part coming back. The drums were so incredibly nice. And then, you know, another lyric within this was, I want to know you more little by little. And just like continuing in like throughout the entire song to just say little by little. Very, very smart, because then you just remember everything. You remember the name of the song, you remember the chorus, you remember certain aspects of it. Super, super smart. The transition with the bass, so fun. It was just really fun, really big, really loud, like really gave you good movement going into that second verse, which the second verse this time, rather than kind of pulling away like they did before, has that star kind of melodic element in the background, and then it pulls away in the middle part, which I think was really nice because it gives you a different dynamic of what is happening. It makes it feel similar, but at the same time, like, changes up how the texture of everything sounds. So I really enjoyed that. And then we had some really big hits before we go into the chorus. And that second, and again, the second part, that star kind of running part comes in, the backing vocals in this chorus here were a lot more. There was a lot more happening. And then we have this ending, which is more of like a little outro, or you could say a post-chorus, with the little by little by little by part, which I really, really loved. Really fun. Everything was just a big kind of texture, like texturally interesting at the end. I would have loved to hear even more, because it was just such like a fun vibe for summer. I really enjoyed it. But tell me what your guys' thoughts are about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the music video? I really enjoyed all of it, but I really enjoyed when they had like their smaller selves as well. I thought that was just really fun. And the bass. Oh, the bass was so good. Probably my favorite part, because it just had such a big difference between the bass and their voices. So it was a very, very good contrast. So I really enjoyed that aspect. But tell me your thoughts down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.